And a big thank you to KBCS, the program director there, Bruce, put us, no? Oh, his new in any case, the program director of KBCS put us in touch with Esther Little Dove John, who is an elector with the Electoral College. And Esther, welcome.
Thank you.
So how do you become an elector to the Electoral College?
Well, in early May of this year, my precinct had a caucus, and I am an ardent Bernie supporter, so I decided I would go to the caucus and make my position known. Mm-hmm. At that caucus, we had the opportunity to give a 1-minute talk about why we would like to be a delegate to the Democratic Party gathering or convention. I gave my one-minute speech, and I was selected. Then I went on to my congressional district caucus, which is the 9th Congressional District in Washington State. I guess Representative Adam Smith is our representative. And again, we had an opportunity to give a 1-minute speech as to why we wanted to either be an elector or be a delegate. I decided I wanted to try being an elector because I'd always thought it was a mystery, like a mystery group of people. You could never even know who they were. But here was an opportunity for me to be one. So I gave my 1-minute speech, and then I was out of 70-something people. I got 74 votes to be the elector from our congressional district.
Wow. So you are the one. Now, how do you, the electors are supposed to, quote, meet and vote, and I don't think there's actually a meeting, but there is a vote on December 19th. What are you going to do on December 19th? Or
on December 19th, I go to Olympia, and with the other electors, the other 11 electors from Washington State, I will cast my vote for who should be president.
Right. So
from there, those the certificate of ascertainment, I think that is what is carried to Washington D.C., that ascertains that we were all duly elected as electors, and that these were the ways. This is how we voted. That gets taken to the House of Representatives and is read there. And if there is not a tie of the electors that went for Hillary and the electors that went for Donald Trump, then whoever gets the most electoral votes is declared the President of the United States. Now, the Senate chooses the Vice President, and likewise, the electors can give their vote for who should be Vice President. So that decision is made apparently in the U.S. Senate.
That's interesting. So you, as an elector, are sending you're an elector both for the president and for the vice president?
That's correct.
So, and you're pledged to Hillary Clinton and Tim Kaine, I'm presuming.
Well, yeah, I had to sign a piece of paper that said that I would vote for them.
Right.
But in Washington State, the Faithless Elector, that is an elector who decides not to vote as they have pledged to vote with their party, can be fined $1,000. And
wow.
So there's a gentleman named Bob Satayacum who has decided he will take the $1,000 plunge because he's an ardent Bernie supporter himself, and he will cast his vote for Bernie Sanders instead of for Hillary Clinton.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, just to make a statement.
Just to make a statement.
Yeah. Fascinating. Esther Little Dove John.
I'm an African-American woman, and it seems like people of color all over the country who might be electors are probably having thoughts of how can we make this turn out so that we can protect our communities and all people.
Yeah. And this is the way to do it, or it's a big part of the way to do it, which is to get inside the Democratic Party, and which you've done. You've done a marvelous job. Esther Little Dove John, thank you so much for being with us.
You're very welcome.
I really appreciate it. It was just a fascinating conversation. And then thanks to Yuko Kodama at KBCS. tip of the hat to you, and many sincere thanks.